Learn English naturally, just by watching.
Let's improve your English together, one real-life video at a time.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to English with Me channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Jacob.
Hello, Jacob, and hello to all our amazing listeners around the world. You look very happy today, Jacob. Did you have your coffee?
Yes, I have a big hot coffee and the sun is shining. Life is good, Olivia. But you know what? Yesterday was interesting.
Interesting? That sounds like a story. But before Jacob tells us what happened, we have a small favor to ask our friends listening right now.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the subscribe button. It's free. And give this video a like with your thumb. It helps us grow our family.
Every like and subscribe makes us so happy. It tells us you're learning with us, and that's wonderful. Okay, Jacob, now tell us your story. What happened yesterday?
Oh, Olivia, I made a shopping mistake. A big one.
A shopping mistake? Tell us everything.
Okay, so yesterday I went to the mall. You know, the big shopping center near my house. I needed to buy a new shirt for our friend John's birthday party this weekend.
That sounds nice. A new shirt for a party. What happened?
Well, I was very excited. I saw a beautiful blue shirt in the window. The color was perfect. So I went inside the store, grabbed the shirt, paid for it, and left. Very fast.
Wait, Jacob, did you try it on first?
No, I didn't try it on. I was in a hurry, and I thought, I know my size, so I just bought it and went home.
Oh no, I think I know where this is going.
Yes, when I got home, I opened the bag. My dog, Buddy, was watching me. I put on the shirt, and Olivia, it was so small. I looked like a sausage. The sleeves were too short, the buttons were pulling. Buddy looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, poor Jacob. So what did you do?
I panicked. I looked at the shirt, I looked at Buddy, and I thought, I need to return this. But then I felt very nervous. I didn't know what to say. How do I ask for my money back? What if the salesperson, Sarah, says no? What if my English isn't good enough?
Jacob, that feeling is very normal. Many people feel nervous when they return something at a store. Even native English speakers sometimes feel shy.
Really?
Really? But don't worry. Today, we're going to teach you, and all our listeners, exactly what to say when you return something. No more nervousness.
Perfect, because I still need to return that shirt.
Okay, everyone, let's learn together. When you want to return something at a store, you need some essential phrases. These are like your conversation superpowers. Ready?
Ready. I have my notebook.
Good. The first phrase is very important. It's simple and polite. Listen, I'd like to return this, please.
I'd like to return this, please. That sounds very professional.
Yes, I'd like is more polite than I want. Let's say it together, slowly. Everyone listening, say it with us. I'd like to return this, please.
Slowly. I'd like to return this, please.
Beautiful. Now, when you say this, you can point to the item, the shirt, the shoes, the pants, whatever you bought. Jacob, practice with me. Pretend I'm Sarah at the store.
Okay. Excuse me, Sarah. I'd like to return this, please.
Of course. Can I ask why you're returning it?
Oh, what do I say now?
Good question. You can be honest. You can say, it doesn't fit, or it's too small, or it's too big. Very simple.
It doesn't fit. I like that. It's short and clear.
Exactly. Let's practice again. I'll be Sarah. You start.
Excuse me, I'd like to return this, please.
Sure. Why are you returning it?
It doesn't fit. It's too small.
No problem. Do you have your receipt?
Oh, the receipt. Yes, here's another important phrase. I have the receipt right here.
Perfect, Jacob. The receipt is very, very important. It's your proof that you bought the item, the paper from the cash register. Without it, returning things is very difficult.
So I say, I have the receipt right here, and I give the paper to Sarah.
Yes, let's say it together. I have the receipt right here.
With listeners, I have the receipt right here.
Excellent. Now, sometimes you don't want your money back. Maybe you want a different size. Maybe the small shirt doesn't fit, but you want the same shirt in medium or large. What do you say?
I want a bigger shirt.
Close, but we can make it more polite. Listen, can I exchange this for a larger size?
Can I exchange this for a larger size? What does exchange mean?
Good question. Exchange means to trade. You give the small shirt and you get a larger shirt. Same price, different size. It's like a swap.
Oh, I understand. So if the shirt is too big, I can say, can I exchange this for a smaller size?
Perfect. You've got it. Let's practice that phrase. Can I exchange this for a larger size?
With listeners, can I exchange this for a larger size?
Okay, we have one more very important phrase. Sometimes you want your money back. Not an exchange, just your money. This is called a refund.
A refund. So I give back the shirt and I get my money back.
Exactly. The phrase is it possible to get a refund?
Is it possible to get a refund? That's very polite.
Yes, is it possible is a gentle way to ask. You're not demanding, you're asking politely. Let's say it together. Is it possible to get a refund?
With listeners, is it possible to get a refund?
Beautiful. Now, Jacob, let's do a complete conversation from the beginning to the end. I'll be Sarah at the store. You come in with your small blue shirt. Ready?
Ready.
Hello, welcome to the store. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sarah. I'd like to return this, please. It doesn't fit. It's too small.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have your receipt?
Yes, I have the receipt right here.
Thank you. Would you like to exchange it for a larger size, or would you prefer a refund?
Can I exchange this for a larger size?
Of course. Let me check if we have a large in stock. Yes, we do. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Wow, Olivia, that was easy. I feel so much better now.
See? With the right phrases, returning something is not scary. You just need to know what to say.
Okay, everyone, let's review. We learned 4 essential phrases today. Repeat after Olivia.
Number 1, I'd like to return this, please.
Number 2, I have the receipt right here.
Number 3, can I exchange this for a larger size?
Number 4, is it possible to get a refund?
Fantastic work, everyone. You're already sounding more confident.
Olivia, these phrases are great, but I have a question. How do I make sure I never lose my receipt? I always lose important papers.
Jacob, I have a special secret trick for you and for everyone listening. Are you ready?
Yes, I love tricks.
Okay, this is called the tag and bag rule. It's very simple and it will save you so much stress.
The tag and bag rule? Tell me everything.
Okay, listen carefully. When you buy something, especially clothes, there are 2 important things, the tag and the receipt.
The tag is the little paper on the shirt with the price, right?
Exactly. The tag shows the price and the size. Now, here's the rule. Never take the tag off until you're 100% sure you're keeping the item.
Never take the tag off. Got it.
And the second part, always keep the receipt in the shopping bag immediately. As soon as you buy something, put the receipt in the bag with the item. Don't put it in your pocket, don't leave it on the counter. Put it in the bag right away.
So tag stays on, receipt goes in the bag. Tag and bag.
Perfect. If the tag is on and the receipt is in the bag, the store will always help you. They can see you didn't use the item, and they can see you have proof of purchase.
This is brilliant. No more panic when I want to return something.
Right. And one more tip. Try things on before you buy them. Go to the changing room. Make sure it fits.
Yes, I learned that lesson yesterday.
We all learn from our mistakes, Jacob. That's how we improve.
Okay, everyone, remember, tag and bag rule. Keep the tag on, keep the receipt in the bag. Easy.
Before we finish today's episode, let's learn a few more useful shopping words. Jacob, do you know what a changing room is?
Yes, it's the small room in the store where you try on clothes. In American English, some people call it a fitting room, right?
Correct. Very good. So you can ask, where is the changing room? Or, can I use the fitting room?
And what if I don't like the color? The shirt fits, but I want red instead of blue.
Great question. You can say, do you have this in a different color? Or you can be specific. Do you have this in red?
Do you have this in red? I like that.
And here's another useful one. Sometimes items are damaged. Maybe there's a hole or a stain or a broken zipper. You can say, this item is damaged. Can I get a replacement?
This item is damaged. Can I get a replacement? So replacement means a new one, a perfect one.
Exactly. You give back the damaged one and you get a new, perfect one. Same item, but not broken.
Perfect. So we have changing room, different color, and damaged. These are very useful.
Yes. And remember, everyone, you don't need to memorize everything today. Listen to this episode again. Practice the phrases. Speak them out loud.
Yes, speaking out loud is so important. Even if you're alone in your room, practice. Your English will improve so much.
All right, everyone. We're almost at the end of today's episode. But before we say goodbye, we have a fun question for you.
Yes, we want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments below.
What is the last thing you bought that you had to return?
Yes, was it too big, too small, the wrong color? Maybe it was broken.
Share your story with us. Use your English. You can write a simple sentence like, I returned a red sweater because it was too big.
Or, I returned shoes because they didn't fit.
Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just practice. We read all the comments, and we love hearing from you.
And friends, if you learned something new today, please give us a like. It helps other English learners find us.
And don't forget to subscribe to English with Me channel. We post new episodes every week to help you speak English with confidence.
Okay, Olivia, let's do a quick recap. What did we learn today?
We learned 4 essential phrases for returning items at a store.
Number 1, I'd like to return this, please.
Number 2, I have the receipt right here.
Number 3, can I exchange this for a larger size?
Number 4, is it possible to get a refund?
And we learned the tag and bag rule. Keep the tag on, keep the receipt in the bag.
Exactly. These simple tips will make shopping so much easier and less stressful.
And remember, everyone, making mistakes is normal. I made a mistake yesterday, but now I know how to fix it. That's learning.
Absolutely. Every mistake is a chance to improve. Be kind to yourself and keep practicing.
Thank you so much for listening today, friends. We hope you feel more confident about shopping in English.
We'll see you in the next episode of English with Me channel. Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.